Greetings everyone, my name is Steele and welcome back to Dream Daddy. On our last adventure, we were forced to socialize once again with the dads of the neighborhood, but this time in the midst of a barbecue in Joseph's own backyard. And it seems like the man himself is going to put on a bit of a show for us.
And without further ado, let's work some magic.
Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? Oh, you amateurs.
He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Oh. You probably didn't know this, Rich, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship.
He's ungrillivable. Better.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Craig, no, please don't. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Matt.
Mustn't we keep talking about this? Can't we appreciate the artist?
Damien, don't.
I've never seen him make a mistake. See what I did there? I said mistake, but I used the term for the food. I'm clever, right, guys? Guys? I'll go get drunk now.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Hugo, you didn't even try right there. Go away. Please stop! All of the children at the party view the glorious display of puns in unison.
Boo!
All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Oh, did you see what I did there?
I did, Joseph, and it makes me want to punch you in your perfectly chiseled jawline. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Oh. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Hey, why don't you add us all on Dadbook?
Dadbook?
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it.
Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. Amanda, you're my savior. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. They probably did. Surprised they didn't steal mine or Amanda's while we weren't looking. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think?
I got a burger in me. It was great. So long as there was food, you know.
I felt like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Hell yeah, I wish I was playing with the kids. That would have definitely shown how awesome of a dad I am. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was.
Because we were, Dad. God, weren't you paying attention? It was amazing.
God, you're just gonna rub it into my face. Why must you hurt me so, child? Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Why not? Cauliflower's awesome. Especially when you dip it in ranch dressing. Oh, it's so delicious. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices, of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No! I've never done that, and I never will do that. Okay, do you have any plans for tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party. Hell yeah, me and the pink kiwi in the chair are gonna throw a party together. It'll be a blast. You're gonna miss all the coolness. I don't know, work on some stuff, I guess. We'll, give our nice, big, strong dad hands a good workout and creating something unique and awesome. And then when you walk into the door, we'll be like, Amanda, look what I made. Give me a gold star. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb and rosemary mashed potatoes. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exasperating it all with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think all the awful things that could have happened to her. That's the worst thing you could do. Don't panic. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. Ugh, me, young lady. And now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer any of my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Hell yeah. You scared me. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Well, probably not, because at least then I'll know a general idea of where you are. I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I was scared. I mean, she's not really throwing an attitude, but I do have a right to be concerned. You are my daughter. My only daughter, mind you. You're my only daughter. Wow. Right on the button. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Whoa! Don't be snapping back at me. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel tired, very tired all of a sudden. You've really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right. I'm going to go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my head. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. I trust you make good choices. Good. Good. That's it. End of story. That's the bottom line. I mean, I don't want to apologize for freaking out on her, but, I mean, she is my only daughter, and, you know, when I'm expecting her to text me back and give me updates on how she's doing, I mean, she doesn't have to give me a play-by-play, but just be like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, just respond, just so I know you're alive. But I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Steele? Oh my god, I love the way that sounds! Team Steele, baby. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you, I know I am a god amongst men. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Jeez, slow down, kid. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform? Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda's she's just like, God damn it. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. I actually am filling this out? Okay, cool. On a Friday night, you are most likely to, polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel. Torment my children with dad puns. Wait, children? That's plural. That means more than one. Did I actually have a son at one point, or do I have a son that I don't know about? Is the neighborhood actually working against me, as I suspected? Diabolical. Sink into blissful oblivion. Sleep. I'm gonna go with Netflix and grill, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? I hate this question. My trusty grill. The Lost Shaker of Salt, cast away on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I guess my trusty grill so I could cook some food, but, if it's powered off propane, then I'm kinda shit out of luck. Unless it's charcoal, then I could just light it, but I would still need lighter fluid to spark the charcoal and let them ignite properly. I don't know, I guess a boat, obviously, so then I could just get off the island. But then depending on how far away the island is from another source of landmass, I could be out in sea for ages. Screw it, my grill. Gotta think long term, gotta think about the food. What are your turn-ons? Tattoos, dark skin, nice eyes, plump lips, and a big round booty. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship. Comfortable with crying. Let's see. I'm gonna go with, I'll go with strong dad arms so that you can hold me gently in the night sky as we watch hamburger patties grill amongst the stars. When did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a lot of things when I grew up. I wanted to be a police officer, wanted to be an Air Force fighter pilot, wanted to be a Super Saiyan, usual stuff. Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who was also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. Hell yeah, because then you're the president of everything. You're the president of Earth, which means then you're the president of America. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography. Oh, God. Anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Aw, come on. You gotta have old comedies that age well, especially with friggin'... I can't think of his name. Oh my God, I'm blanking Leslie Nielsen, that's who I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the Naked Gun series. But I guess anything on Laserdisc, because that kind of encompasses this entire list. What's your ideal date? Staying and playing video games, eating pizza, and touching each other's butts. That's the way to go. Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. That's fun. I like doing puzzles. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache, but getting hopelessly lost. Arson? Jesus. I'm a rebel. Being emotionally vulnerable. Let's do a puzzle together. I'm a boring dad, but I like doing puzzles. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan. My sick vet, bruh. A book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My crippling low self-esteem. Wow. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home. Sometimes. Okay. Kind of contradicts itself, but, I'll go with my crippling low self-esteem. I spend a lot of time thinking about my crippling low self-esteem. Conspiracy theories, I do, honestly. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world, yeah, I think about that at times too. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. Wow, this is all just self-loathing. When I can next get a cup of coffee. Lawnmower modifications. You know, gotta make sure I can tweak that thing, put some hydraulics into it, maybe a tank of NOS, some Gatling guns in case I need to have a means of transportation during the zombie apocalypse. Let's go with how proud I am of my child. Gotta be a proud dad. Profile complete. Cool. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You said Mesh is one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. I will, cutie patootie.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I got dads, and I know pretty much all of them. All right, so, well, all of them to some extent. I don't know them in depth, which is the meaning for this. So, I did say that I was leaning towards Matt, so I'm going to actually start with Matt. I don't know if I actually am going to go with all the other dads and try them out and see what their story's about. It might be a little too long, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I'm going to aim for Matt first, just because, I don't know. Like I said, he's got tattoos, and he's got the dark skin and the flush full lips. He fits my criteria. I like him. He seems cool. All right, Matt Sella. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Please don't call it bean juice. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Okay, cool. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. That sounds sexual. If you had to take one thing on a desert island, fine-tunes to pass the days away. But then you just die of starvation. You can't live off music, Matt. You gotta think long-term. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. Well, he achieved his dream. Cool. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. He likes the anime! What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. I'm not a cat person, though. I like dogs more. Can we get a dog and just name it Cat? Confuse the shit out of it? Confuse the shit out of everybody that comes by. Oh, cute dog. What's its name? Cat. You just get weird looks all around. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. I guess it's okay and smart to be versatile. I don't understand the point, but cool, I guess. Over ear would help if you don't want to lose them. In ear would be, if you need to be low profile. That makes sense. You're thinking ahead, Matt. I like you already. Spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree it was a bad idea? I guess so. All right, so without further ado, we're going to take that big step. Let's message Matt. See what he says. You're too young. You have your health. It's time to take some risks. Damn right, that's why I'm going to talk to Matt. You navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out your message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at Soundgarden. Want to come out? Sure, I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Oh no, do I still have my leather pants and my leather vest and leather everything? Do they still wear leather? Is it still socially acceptable? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. I log off a dad book and think for a second. Wait, what was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh God, I thought it was cool. Oh God, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of their airbrush vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anybody survive the 80s? Because it was a cool decade. I was born in it. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do I even do at a concert now? I don't even know. I personally have never been to a concert. I spent most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought it was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I thought you were at school. I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Oh, okay, day's over already? Oh, sweetie, what happened? Why are your eyes all puffy? Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. I didn't even read that they were described as puffy. I actually thought they were just by looking at her. Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
No, you are not fine. You're choking me up. Oh, nothing. I'm fine. No. Talk to me. I just got sad because I realized that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I mean, yeah, that's actually true. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Okay, that took a deep turn. Are you sure that's what you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That's pretty messed up. I mean, I did say I would give her space, but I need to know if my daughter's upset. You come home from school crying. I need to know why. Why are you lying to me? Oh, come on, that wasn't supposed to be my response. I'm not? I'm perfectly fine. You're not fine. Anytime a woman says she's fine, she's not fine. Alright. I don't believe her, but I'll let her go for now. Anyway, what's up? Wow, you cleared up pretty quickly. Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. Oh, wow. It feels like she's prepared for this. No, seriously, Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Aww.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seem pretty ashamed when I found out all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Oh, wow. Amanda likes to draw the yaoi. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like, do-it-yourself gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? Wow, that's a lot of punk. I didn't even know that kind of punk existed. What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. Kid, you're too cute for your own good. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendly and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it? Hold on, I gotta reread that for a minute. That's kind of confusing. If a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to sell you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward. when he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. I mean, I don't know. I think that sentence was structured properly. It's just the way. Oh, to buy you merch. Okay, buy for you as a gift. I thought she meant like a guy approaching you at the concert trying to like give you free shit. That confused the hell out of me. Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. I gotta let him know it's been a while. Man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong, my man. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time? This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Rich, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A young kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off to Matt and turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? That's my favorite thing to do. Matt's a cat, isn't he? He's a cat in human form. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? I could have unloaded a ton of innuendos at that moment. Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people would want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch. Whoa, I like this dude's hair. That's pretty cool. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. This is a teenager? He look closer to my age. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and assortments and discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You! I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fella who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tally ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. I'm scared. I'm actually kind of on edge because this is an unfamiliar place and I don't know anybody here, and I would appreciate it if you could stop singling me out, and I'm sure you're cool, but it's making me a little uncomfortable. The kid immediately hops down off the chair. You got it. Sorry about that. I just get really excited about salesmanship. I can't relate, but I appreciate your enthusiasm nonetheless. Hey, Pablo. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, man. They do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. Wow, way to be straightforward, Pablo. Oddly enough, Pablo looks like he could be Matt's son. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Rich. In name only, not in financial. Thought I'd bring him out to a concert, be a concert pal. Pablo leans close to Matt. Is Rich cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy two pats on the back, as is customary in our society for people who don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. That's the bro code. 2 pats. 2 pats on the back is when you know how to break. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, when we were starting our witch house band. You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a good spot up close. Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that what does that say? Harpsichord? Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in. Whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that Sellish just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the song, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. I'm just gonna keep asking. So you... Yeah, Matt turns back his attention to the band. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. It's vibrating the world. And my insides. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. Wait, what? They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. That set sounds like a blast. Matt and I both pull out our earplugs. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot. There's so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I ever gonna see my daughter again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy. Oh, thank God. You, too, are my savior. I need you and my daughter to be my savior duo. Keep me alive forever. Whew! I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me backstage. Oh, back toward the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out the crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. Cash it! I've never heard of it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. Oh, no, not one of those. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta find my way before I'm trampled by these rowdy youths. Okay, well, this seems like a bit of a mini game, so I'm gonna leave this towards next time. I generally, like I said, I like to keep these around 35 minutes, but this is interesting. I'm really enjoying my time with Matt. He seems like a really cool dude, and I really hope the people behind me don't start moving forward if I'm taking too long. And I'm not too sure what kind of mini game this is gonna play out as. It seems like I gotta navigate through the crowd as per what it told me. But anyway, I'm going to pause it right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then thrust your mouse upon that like button. Keep playing it awesome, and I will see you all on my next adventure.